So now that we talked about how to find the slope of lines in standard form, what if you have some odd ones like this that are kind of missing something? Remember when I talked about if you're missing something, don't freak out. It just means it's probably not there. It's probably a 0 there in place of it. So like this one right here, I have y equals 2x and that's it. I don't have a b. So let's fill in that b as a 0. So my slope is 2, which remember is like 2 over 1. So that's my rise over my run, okay? And my b, my 0. My b is equal to 0, and my m is equal to 2 over 1. Okay? So now when we're making this, we literally just start at 0, which where's 0 at? It's right in the dead center of this thing, right? Right in the middle. And then I just go up to 1, 2. Well, let me make that a little bit clearer. 1, 2, and then over 1. And literally, that's my graph right there. Okay? Just like that, we have a graph. Now, what if you have something a bit stranger here? So we got this one done. We're going to take care of all 3 of these, okay? So now, what if you have y equals 5? Well, there's no x there. So again, what you can do is I'm going to erase this real quick, okay? I'm going to put, because I'm missing, it's like my b term is there. My b is that 5. So we already know that's our y-intercept. So our y-intercept is already at 5. So I'm going to go ahead and go find 5 on our y. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right here's our y-intercept for this line. Okay. Now, it doesn't have a slope. So what's the slope? It's like a 0x, okay? Because it's not there, so our slope is 0. We talked about what happened when we have a 0 slope. It's just a horizontal line. So literally, what I'm going to do, I'm going to try my best to draw a straight line. Maybe. Hold up, let's find out. Is that straight? Not very straight, but close enough. So that's how we do that one. So we took care of that one. Now, this one's very odd. You're missing, it's not even y equals. Is there even a y in there? There's not a y in there at all. Now, quick thing about this one I could have showed you. Remember how it was originally y equals 5? What you could have done, that means y is always equal to 5. You could have just went to 5 and said, it's always 5. It's never going to change. Constant slope. It's going to be the same, right? Same idea with this right here. X is always going to be -3. So my suggestion is, just like a shortcut to this one was, go to y, and then just draw a line through it, go to x, and draw a line through it. So let's go to x is -3. So let's find that. Let's find, well, here's our 0. X of -3 is, let's see, 1, 2, right here, okay? So literally, we're just going to draw a line. Here's -3. We're just going to draw a line straight through that. Now remember, this was a 0 slope right here. This one right here was like a 0 slope, m equals 0. What does a slope happen whenever we have one straight up and down? It's undefined, right? We talked about that. So anytime you have x equals something, that automatically should say straight line, up and down. If you have y equals something, it tells you side to side, right? Because it has a 0 slope, because there is no x value, okay? Or no number in front of the x, I should say. That's how you graph kind of these odd ones here and there. But what happens if it's not even a standard form at all? Well, then we just rewrite it. That's what we're going to talk about next.